Right then, hello and welcome to another episode. You join me on, well, it's July the 22nd and it's about 6 PM now. Hottest day of the year, that's why I'm in a bit of a vest at the moment. It's been sweltering today. I've actually been down here on old Speci here at Wylands for coming up to 24 hours already. I've already had 12 fish out. Unfortunately Leo had to go home after the YouTube match, but my family have jetted off to Corfu without me, so I'm down here for 8 nights. And yeah, in the last 24 hours I had 11 fish out on the liquid baits tea boilie, which is a sort of invention of mine. If you didn't watch the match blog, basically it's a boilie I roll myself, and it consists of tea, as in I make a cup of tea, not without the milk and the sugar, then render it down by simmering it over a pan and get it really concentrated. Use that in the additive as well as a sweetener and the liquid baits condensed milk flavour. All go in there as the liquid additives with our normal base mix and the eggs, and they make up these really nice boilies. And I've had 12 fish on those already, biggest 11 pound 2 ounces, which I'm sad I don't have a picture of, but you know, hopefully there's more to come. So I've got 2 rods out, both as I said on the liquid baits tea boilie. All the runs came off this right hand rod last night. I'll show you where both the spots are in a minute. But basically what I'm doing now is for the night, there's no point feeding on the bottom of this time of year in the daytime, especially when it's this hot. Tomorrow it's forecast to rain, so hopefully we'll be able to catch a few fish on the bottom then, but it's just been sweltering today. I've managed to nick a couple off the top, but it's been awful. So yeah, I'm just getting a bit of bait out for the evening now and for the night. Basically I've got a spod mix. Even though I'm not spodding, I'll chuck it out because they're fishing margin spots. But here we go. It's a particle mix. So in there we've got mini boilies, we've got hemp, we've got bird seed that I soak myself, we've got sweet corn, kilo of that, we've got maize. We've got mini pellets that have basically, because I've wetted the mix down quite a lot, they've sort of become a binder, so they're all wetted down as well. And lovely food for the carp to munch on. Smells absolutely great. What else we got in there? Oh yeah, a bit of the CC Moore nutty instant spog mix. Not nutty as in mad, nutty as in like, you know, nuts. And there's not much of that, about 500 grams. But it makes a really nice spod mix in. We got a few kilos of that. I'll hopefully use over these next 8-9 days, whatever. So yeah, let's get the bait in position and let's hopefully catch a few fish this evening. Before I forget, I just remembered I caught a little bit of footage on Leo's camera just as he was coming down, and one of the carp I got off the top earlier. So take a look at that. It's a nice one actually, about 8 pound I think. So yeah, have a look at that. Right then, here's one from before cameras are officially rolling. It's earlier today. Always important to get some water on them in first this time of year, and they get hot out of the bank very quickly. Weighed it just for curiosity, 8 pound of stunning common taken off the top on a meaty meal. There we are. It's the 12th fish of the session for me, first one you've seen, and yeah, nice little 8 pound common. Fantastic fight, flew out of the water like a Dorado it did. Crashing during the fight, never seen anything like it, but taken on a 3-line meaty meal, Gardner Talon tip hook. Nice. Let's get him back to the cool pond. Okay, so after seeing that, proving there's fish in here, I'll have to pick the tripod up, so it's a bit shaky, it's just to get to the spots easier. So there's one, as you saw me throwing bait over. Sort of out by that tree, try and get it in focus. It's under that overhanging tree branch there, it's on the tee. And the next one, I'm a bit nervous doing this, round the corner. Sort of by those lilies there. That's where the one I had all the runs off last night. There we are-ish. So sweet. We're in shot. You in shot? I'm in shot. Looks like I'm probably a bit in shot.
That's alright then.
Sorry, he's just not house trained. Oh, I am sorry about this. Come on, Kevin. Oh, I told you about Uncle Leo's house. Oh, Kevin! I am so sorry.
Oh, it's alright, mate, I'm used to it. My mates do it all the time as well.
Alright, here we are, double hookup, would you believe it? Leo's on his margin rod, mine out towards the left under the overhanging tree. You saw me throwing a bit of bait out there. Mine's 6'9" and yours 8'15". Yeah, nice couple of fish. Both commons as they always are from here. Superb.
Let's get them back.
Let's get them back. Hello. Okay. Can't be long after that last double hookup we had there. And Leo's perhaps got a run. Well, I've caught now a 6'13" common. We're weighing everything at the moment. Leo's rods are threatening to go off any minute. The lake appears to have turned on as we predicted as the sun's gone down. The carp have got their heads down to feed. They haven't been feeding all day and now they want some munga. So just a little common this time. We're trying to pick through the small ones. That's the problem with this lake. You've got to pick through the small ones to get to the big ones, but the small ones ain't half fun to catch. Great fight. Pristine little common, and let's just wait till Leo's rod roars off. Let's get it back. Running out of footage already. This is mental. My rod's gone. Oh no, it hasn't. Sorry? Right. Is your net up there? Yeah. I did think that might be. Yeah, they come in pairs, don't they? Problem is my net's run away. Well, I ran my net away. Is he going over your other line?
No. The other rod is going.
Are you kidding me?
No.
This is absolute... You know it was my rod, that was the other rod of mine that was threatening to go.
Yeah.
Anything there? Right. I guess I'm just going to have to brave it then.
Come right down here in the lilies to the left. And now my phone. Nothing really snags in this one.
Well, I nearly got the net there. I got it! Yeah. Just. Is this thing still filming?
I think so. This is mad.
Oh, I forgot that knife poking into me. Oh, I need a hand netting.
Okay, hang on.
That knife, I can't get around it. Is it in?
No, hang on, it's going that way.
No.
Alright, let's go.
Shall we? Right then, you will have seen the carnage that happened there. It was about, what would you say, half an hour of quietness?
Yeah.
We were trying to film runs, nothing happens, and then suddenly all four rods have an inquiry at once. I mean, I literally can't believe it myself. You saw my rods there. Firstly, Leo gets a run. Then my right hand rod stops going. So I go over to help Leo, my left hand rod goes, and while I'm playing my left hand rod, Leo's other rod goes, which is now in a snag, so we're going to go and sort that out in a minute. But what was yours?
11.
6'11" and 5'9", but I'm so happy I've had a mirror. It's literally, I think, one of the only mirrors I've ever caught down at Wylands, and it is a proper stunner.
It is lovely.
Really nice one.
Common's not bad either. Got a
Yeah,
bit of scale
exactly.
damage.
But absolutely manic. I'll be looking forward to watching that back on the camera in a second.
I am too.
Right, let's get him back. Awesome. Okay, night time coming up to, what is it?
11:30.
Sorry?
11:30.
11:30. Oh, it's the time's going quickly. But there we are. Night time doesn't mean no bite time. Lovely. £7.9.
Yeah.
Something like that. As I told you, we're weighing everything just because we've got this new weighing set up. We want to get a good idea of everything. It's quite good fun. But £7.9, nice common on the right hand rod, down in those lily pads in the margin. Yeah, T-boilie. Running out of T-boilies. I've had like 16, 17 fish on them now. Sweet. Let's get it back and get back into bed.
Go.
Okay. Well, here's a nice one. £8.9. Taken on the right hand rod. I've just lost a steamer while I slung this one up and went to try and wait Leo, and it went off again. But I lost it, unfortunately. Didn't feel a very big day. But we're both about to reel the rods in because thunderstorm moving in, and it's a genuine real life tip here. It's not clever to be waving about 12 foot of carbon if there's lightning coming down. And it started out 20, 25 miles away, and it's got down to, what was it, 12?
Yeah, it's about 10 now.
Yeah, it's getting closer and closer, so I'll wind the rods in for now. Don't fancy it, so here's the last cut. We'll see for a little while.
And the rain's starting to come down
The
now.
rain's starting to come down. Can you see it on the camera?
Well, I can feel it. So, hurry up. There's the thunder.
There's the thunder. So, rain's picking up now. Let's get it back. Let's wind these rods in. Right, superb. Let's go. Right, it's morning time now. You join me from inside the KentCoarse German bivvy. My receiver down there. I've just had one, haven't shown you because it started absolutely tipping it down. The storm won't go away. It looked nice this morning, and then it started up again. But the one I had was only £3-4 pound. It was on the left hand rod. I think we've run out of T-boilies now, so it was on a honey. But similar flavour, and it's working. So yeah, I'm quite happy to have a bit of cloud, a bit of chill, a bit of wind, but I'll try and stay out the rain. A rainy chaffinch. Where's he gone?
He's still there.
Yeah, can't escape my... There he is. Don't know what he's snacking on.
Probably some spod mix that I spilt there.
Got the radio over there. Oh, female blackbird was right there. Christ, it's like a bloody bird.
Two of them.
Oh wow, that's sick. A pair of chaffinch. That's a bit better. Look at that. All kinds of birds about. Right, this fish has been waiting in the margin, waiting for a break in the rain. We reckon it's only going to be a short one, so better get this done quickly. She's not happy. £7. £7 3 ounces. Only small fish coming at the moment, but it's good fun anyway. There we are, nice one. Right hand rod this time. It's very promising when both rods are catching it at once. So yeah, I've had left and right this morning, and yeah, sweet, just down in the margin. I noticed my main line's a little frayed, so I'm going to strip a little off where I've been playing it through lilies. But there we are, 7.3, and I want to talk you through the rig. Damp mesh, hopefully he's not going to be a problem. Right, very quickly. It's going to be hard to see from here, but the hook, normal 2 bits of short tubing, the kicker over the eye, and then a little one at the bottom which acts as sort of a rig ring, but you can place it at the bottom so it changes the anchor point. When the carp blows the bait out, it goes right the way back up like that, and the hook catches in its mouth. It absolutely nails the palm test every time, this rig, really happy with it. Up, this is the Suffolk braid that I've stripped back. I've got an anti-tangle sleeve there. Come on, mate. Pass the camera. Anti-tangle sleeve there, and then leg clip, semi-fixed, 2 ounce flat pair. I'm going to get this guy back because he's not happy about it. It's a silk coating on the flat pair. But yeah, let's get him back, and the rain's starting again, so let's get him back inside. Right then, right hand rod, can't have been that much longer after the last one, so my coffee's getting cold as we speak. £9.4, a bit of a better one this time actually. Still not quite into the big ones yet, but £9 not bad, I suppose. Big, about 4th or 5th biggest of the session, I think. Yeah, quite a funny run actually. Absolute drop back. Ran to the rod, and I got no more indication on the rod. And I'm watching the line, and the line starts bowing to the left because it's on the right hand rod down in the margin. And I pick it up, and the fish is right the way on the left, about must be 25 yards from where it started. So I guess I was lucky to hook into it in the end, but yeah, we'll get him back because he's getting a bit feisty now. And I know it's rainy, but it's still 25 degrees, did it say? So it's not cold. There we are. Right, 9.4, let's get him back. Right then, it's coming up to about 20 to 2 now. This will be my 3rd day actually, but it's only the 2nd day of the camera. It's a bit unlucky really, to be honest with the camera, because on my first 24 hours I had 3 9s and an 11. And then in the second 24 hours with the camera, I've only had 1 9 as the biggest, so it's a sod's law I suppose, but there are big fish in here. They go well past 29, so hopefully we'll pick up a nicer one while I've got the camera here. I suppose it's my own fault for throwing my camera in new Speci. Mallards are making hell of a noise at the moment, running around chasing each other. Bird life's been absolutely incredible this past 48 hours. I've had the time of my life. I spent the first night just on the bed chair underneath the stars, and I saw all kinds. I saw a kingfisher on the far bank, massive grey heron. I'm going to try and get him on film, flying over the lake at dusk, and then that was really something special. But the absolute killer for me was a pair of green woodpeckers up in a tree above my head. That was really fantastic to see. So I've had a great time down here in terms of the birds, and in terms of the fish as well. That's 21 now since the start of the session. I don't usually count them, but it's just I quite want to see how many I can get at the moment. Bit of child within me. But what's really nice is both rods are going off at the moment. The left hand rod, oh, a little fish top there. They're doing a lot of topping and crashing at the moment. Another one just out of shot there. But we shall see if they get their heads down. Looks like it, because yesterday, hottest day of the year, 34, 35 degrees, they just didn't have any interest in feeding. And today, although it's still very, very warm, it's well over 20 degrees. I know there goes another. Well over 20 degrees, but they're still feeding happily. And because it's overcast and because it's rainy. So the left hand rod, as you know, is just down in that margin over there. Sorry, this tripod's horribly creaky, but sort of down somewhere around there in that margin. And that's had a fair few fish. And then the other one right down behind. This must be horrible on the camera. Well, it's in the margin to my right there, along with some lilies. I tried to show you on the first day. But yeah, I'm just glad the fish are getting their heads down really. And I've run out of tea boilies, so now the last couple have been on salami, and I think I've run out of honey as well now, so I've got garlic and super hot chilli and salami, so both from liquid baits, and hopefully they'll both work. I mean, all the other ones have, so I don't see why not. I'm getting through the bait pretty quickly at the moment because they're eating it like mad, so yeah. I think I'm going to go and get some lunch in me, and no doubt, as it always does, the second the cooker starts up, we'll get a run. But yeah, it's much nicer than it was yesterday anyway. Okay, hello, and welcome to another edition of KentCoarseKid. I know you've missed me, I know you have, some of you. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a delicious lunch, as always. It's going to have some sausages, some beans. Mostly it's going to be Heinz sausage and beans because it's easy. And so what you do, open the tin like that and you peel it off. I mean, that bit's quite easy. I've seen people struggle, but you know, there we are, done. And remember to put this in a bin in all seriousness, because little hedgehogs, they come along, they're like, a bit of salt, and then it cuts them and it is horrible. So put that in the bin. So all that goes in our pan there. That's absolutely lovely. And what we're going to do now is we're going to, some people at this stage in the recipe like to add other things, Jaffa cakes sometimes. I heard even someone add some garlic and super hot chili dumbbells once. But you know, each to their own. I think I'm a bit of a purist. And what we're going to do there, whack on the heat. And that'll be done in, 10-15 minutes. It's easy recipes like these that just help you survive on the bank, I think. And so yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, I'm single now, so give me a call. And yeah, yum yum yum.
Go straight to the front of the queue. Yeah.
Alright, sun's coming out again. Bad for the vision. Got the radio on though, Radio 1, so I'm a bit happier. It's a genuinely really good idea, by the way, having a radio for long sessions. I started having it just to listen to the Ashes, and now I've got, Heart and Radio 1 and all kinds on there, so it's passed the time a bit and it's nice to listen to. Fish are all out on the surface out there. See if I can zoom in on any of them. See what we can see. I don't know, I'll go and have a go in a sec. But there are a lot of fish on the surface at the moment and all around the lake, and they're not really getting their heads down, so I'm quite happy to have a little rest and a tidy up until the evening now. It's coming up, it's nearly gone 3 now, so yeah, just wait till the evening. Another 9-4, very aggressive this one, same rod again, and good fight. I know it's a different fish because it's slightly differently marked, I think, but we'll check it on the camera anyway. And yeah, nice one, but still sunny, so I'm glad they're feeding. But there we are, another nice one, a 9-4. Let's show the outside quickly, and then we'll get it back. He fought barely at all, and now he's being a nightmare on the bank. There we are, 9 pounds, 4 ounces. Let's get him back. Okay, it's come to evening. I accidentally cracked off Leo's spod, so I'm fixing it now using the Merlin repair. It's pretty impressive here. I know what I'm doing and everything. It's come to about 7 o'clock now. Start raining. Pretty nice temperature actually, isn't it? It's about 20 degrees. So yeah, we're just gonna spod some munger out, and then we'll get heads down for the night and hopefully have a few nice fish. Let's hope anyway. I'm going to get on with this. It's not going especially well so far, but we shall see.